The governor and conservative PAC spent a lot of time and a lot of money trying to oust legislative Democrats. And while they did get Jennings, in the end, they didn't get that much bang for their bucks. And rocky relationships between some lawmakers and the fourth floor may be even rockier. Here's News 13's Crystal Gutierrez.
And Governor Martinez says there's still hope to get things done.
Jennings and Sanchez must go.
It was a pricey and ugly fight. In the end, last night's election did not turn out the way the Republican governor wanted. At this point, it looks like Democrats gained 3 more seats in the House, making the majority margin even bigger. But the governor says the House isn't her biggest worry. She says despite the Democratic majority, the House still passed a repeal of driver's licenses for illegal immigrants.
The vote in the House passed overwhelmingly Democrat and Republicans. So we, in a bipartisan way out of the House, it passed it. And it wasn't by just 3 margin difference either.
The democratically controlled Senate defeated the bill. Now the governor's pointing to changes there. Senate President Pro Tem Tim Jennings lost his 3-decade seat to Republican Cliff Pirtle.
Getting rid of driver's licenses that are given to illegal immigrants, Senator Jennings always blocked that.
The governor says Jennings also blocked her plan to reform education. He'll be gone next session, and so will Majority Whip Mary Jane Garcia.
She was controversial in the sense that, number one, she wasn't voting with us in reference to the repeal of the driver's license law. She was not in favor of the reform that was being presented for education.
The governor is hoping for more success this time around, but there's still one person she considers a roadblock that's staying put.
It's a great feeling. It really is.
Democratic Senate Majority Leader Michael Sanchez was re-elected last night, one of the governor's biggest opponents. For now, both say they're willing to work with each other, but clearly there's some bad blood.
I'd love to be able to work with her if she would ever tell us what her agenda really is.
What your agenda is?
The agenda is, he hasn't read it, it's a problem.
Now, Republicans have picked up at least 3 seats in the state Senate, but Democrats still hold a clear majority of 25-17. Back to you.
Okay, Crystal, the governor considers the defeat of Albuquerque Democratic Senator Lisa Curtis a success, too. Curtis, the president of the Trial Lawyers Association, played a key role in defeating a bill that would have protected spaceflight companies from lawsuits sparked by debris falling from the sky that damages people or property.